But let me tell you about pictures and email I got right before the show today from listener Paul, who said, this just adds to the narrative you've talked about recently. I was at the Chelan Cafe in West Seattle in the Ebb Tide room, the bar, on Sunday. Here is proof that our King County executive does love his beverages. As he and his associate noticed me taking a picture, he said, don't worry, we're working. At the same time, he was trying to walk out, assuming his lady friend would pay the bill. She said, and I quote, no, you're paying the bill, Dow. He walked back and paid the drink tab, probably on our dime. Here are my pictures. It ticks me off, he said. So the first picture, it's Dow Constantine and some unnamed woman at the bar. He's holding a beer. That's what our listener saw. We called our listener, and that's what he saw.
Enjoying a little quiet time on Sunday, and stopped at the Chelan Cafe's Ebb Tide room to have beers as well. And lo and behold, I've seen Dow in there more than a few times. Anyways, lo and behold, he walked in and went and sat down with the lady that's in the picture with him in a booth. And, and I've heard Dori talking about this story for a little while, and so it's kind of been infuriating me as well about his little private security detail and all that to take him bar hopping.
And so when Dow tried to leave?
They got up to leave, and that's when I took a picture, and then he tried to immediately walk out, and he got about halfway to the door, and she just said, hey, you need to pay the bill, we're working. And so he turned around reluctantly and went back and handed out his credit card and paid the tab. And then, I heard him say, oh, great, now we're going to be on the news because, well, he saw me taking his picture or whatnot of him with the beer in his hand and paying the tabs.
Yeah, and so we're going to check and see if the taxpayers are paying for Dow Constantine's booze, because the taxpayers have had it.
Well, I don't know about most people, but when I'm working, I'm not allowed to drink on the job. So I don't know. He had maybe a laptop bag with him. I didn't see them conducting any business.
And the point that I've made many times is if there's some emergency, natural disaster, terror attack in King County, is Dow Constantine fit to run King County emergency management in the case of an emergency?
Dishonest. And he's our top elected official in King County, for crying out loud. As Dori has said in his previous segments, is he ready to conduct business in an emergency situation on a Sunday afternoon after he's been drinking? Give me a break.
And so I am announcing the launch of Operation Dow. And I'm asking your help. If any of you see Dow Constantine out drinking, in the evenings, on weekends, because we'll check it against his schedule. We'll continue to get public disclosure requests of his official schedule. We'll see if he's expensing his booze to the taxpayers, and we will stay on this. But as the listener did yesterday, if you see Dow Constantine out drinking, take a picture and send it to me. And we'll try to hold this government official accountable, because it sounds like even as we busted him on this show, that he's not modifying his behavior much. And I think that's worrisome as a taxpayer.